Hey guys, Ethan here from Sipscollection, and welcome back to another Sipscollection YouTube channel video. Today in this episode, we're going to be comparing two Yunnan Daxueshan teas. And what makes this episode so special is that these two Yunnan Daxueshan teas are teas that we have on our online store right now. So we're going to be comparing the difference between these two teas. Actually, they're made of the same tea material but different processing. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, so I preheated the teaware or preheating the teaware, and we're going to have 2 sessions of these wonderful teas. Yes, so just a bit of introduction to Daxueshan. These teas are from Mengku Daxueshan in Linchang area of Yunnan. So this is a slightly more northern, poorer production area compared to your Sipscollection or your Qingmai or those tea mountains in the southern part of Yunnan. But it is not as north as Baoshan. Yeah, but it's it's still quite north. It's close to Dali. Yeah, so in terms of poor production, this tea is definitely considered in the northern area. This tea is from the Mengku area in Linchang. So this is the home of the famous Bingdao village, Iceland village, which is 5 villages, but yeah, Bingdao, basically one of the most, if not the most expensive poor village in the world right now because of all the hype around its tea tasting flavor and character to it. Yeah, but that's Bingdao for you. Too expensive, man. Just really hard to get as well, unless you really go to Bingdao, because there's so many fakes out there. Yeah, so Mengku is the home of this Daxueshan. In fact, there are a few Daxueshans in Linchang, but we have one in Mengku, and that is where we got this tea from, Mengku Daxueshan, or if you directly translate it to English, it's like big snowy mountain lah. Yeah, so in fact, actually this mountain probably has no snow if I remember correctly, so it's a bit odd way of naming the mountain, but yeah, we'll let it slide for this time. Yeah, so actually we have 2 Mengku Daxueshan teas. We have one that is a raw pu'er, 2020 raw pu'er Daxueshan tea, and second one is a 2021 white tea. So these 2 are Yunnan teas. One is a raw pu'er, one is a white tea. So we're going to try both of them today and taste the difference between the processing, keeping most of the parameters the same. They're the same grammage, same weight. We're going to use 95 degrees Celsius water, and we are going to steep at roughly the same amount of time. Okay, so let's drink the pu'er first. So this is the pu'er, raw pu'er ball. We have these teas compressed into dragon balls. Very convenient to brew. There's this fresh green raw pu'er smell that is very prominent with fresh pu'ers, but it's also not that strong and not that punchy because it is still around 4 years age now. So yeah, it definitely isn't the most strong and punchy and raw kind of aroma, but it definitely is still there. But it also has some sweetness to it and some florality to it as well. So this tea really has a nice aroma it really has a nice aroma. So just a bit of introduction as well to these teas. These teas are made from the same tea tree material in Daxueshan, and these tea trees are 200 plus year old tea trees. So these are ancient tea trees, Gushu if you will. So you have Gushu tea trees making into pu'er and white tea. So it's really exciting, these teas that we have. They taste amazing. I've tasted them before, and you get to taste the terroir of Daxueshan, as well as you taste the wonder of this Gushu ancient tree material. Yes. So with Dragon Balls, these Dragon Balls are compressed slightly harder than normal, so we have to have a longer rinse, maybe 1 minute to 1 minute 30 seconds, just to allow the Dragon Ball to open up, because it is quite compressed. So, and it's not like a pool or cake as well, where the leaves are slightly looser, unless you're talking about Xiaguan iron cakes, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, but these Dragon Balls are quite compressed, so you have to rinse them a bit longer just to allow it to open up and to let the leaves wake up. Yeah, so yeah, 1 minute to 1 minute 30 seconds. Yes. So, Gushu material from Daxueshan is a Mengku Dayezong varietal, and the elevation, I think it was around 2,100 meters. You can check the website, it's on the website. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it is quite a high elevation tea. Yeah, so this tea we got from our friend who runs a tea shop in Taipei. So, yeah, he's been doing this pour for quite a while now, and we've been friends with him for quite a while now. So he has been supplying us with great tea, and finally we decided to put his tea that he makes himself at his factory in Taiwan, but gets the tea leaves from farmers in Mengku, Daxueshan, and processes it himself, and yeah, makes these wonderful teas. Let's smell the wet leaf. It has that shengpu aroma, very nice shengpu aroma. Nice mix of florality, nice mix of herbaceousness, nice mix of sweetness, nice mix of slight punchiness. It is quite a really nice aroma and very shengpu like. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it other than it smelling like a raw pu'er. As you can see, I rinsed the tea for 1 minute 30 seconds and it's still quite compressed. So yeah, you definitely have to brew slightly longer for your first dip to get more flavor out of tea. But after a while, it definitely opens up and it's really quite nice to see. You can brew this tea in a flask and you can see the leaves open up, and yeah, it looks really nice. It's like something like a Xi Hulong Jing or a Silver Needle Baoyingzhen white tea. Yeah, the way that the leaves are very pretty how they open up. Alright, let's go for the first dip. So the weight of this pu'er ball is around 8 grams. So, and the white tea ball as well is also around 8 grams. So we're using 8 grams per 100 ml of water today, 95 degrees Celsius. That is our brewing parameters. This is just pretty consistent with what I personally brew my pu'er tea with. Maybe for white tea, I tend to brew with less leaf than 8 grams, but I think 8 grams is still fine. Yeah, and personally, because this tea is a Yunnan tea, for the raw pu'er, I always brew 95 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. But for Yunnan white teas, I will tend to brew it stronger, tend to brew it at a hotter temperature compared to Fuding white teas. Because Fuding white teas are more subtle, more nuanced, but Yunnan white teas are more 霸气 and more has a different character to it that I feel will benefit by higher temperatures of water. Take a look at the leaves. Alright, let's taste the first dip of this tea. You can see the liquor is quite clear. It is very clean, very nice, vibrant green, light green color. So Yeah, very nice tea, very clean tea. Okay, let's try. Cheers. Nice mix of herbaceousness with floral notes. Almost like a honeysuckle kind of floral note. It's sweet. It's not bitter. This tea is really not bitter at all. And yeah, yet it has this brightness to it. Like almost a tantong brightness to it. But obviously without the roastedness and minerality of the tantong. But it is still quite a bright note. And floral notes and sweet notes, honeysuckle notes, green luscious notes to it as well, that makes this tea really tasty. In fact, if what I remember, let's give some to Mr. Tea Head. What I remember from this tea is that it still has more to offer in later steeps because it will open up. So the first steep already tasty, but will get stronger and better over time. So definitely it is not something to drink after 1 or 2 sips and throw away. This tea can definitely last for more than 10 steeps. Yeah. Mm. So today we'll actually be comparing the taste difference between the two different processing styles. One is raw pu'er, one is white tea. So raw pu'er has quite a complicated processing that includes the taste, the aftertaste is still there. Yeah, but the processing also includes the steaming and the drying process of compressing it into this dragon ball, as well as the typical raw pu'er steps of shutting, of withering at the front, withering, then shutting, as well as all the different intermediate steps in between when you make raw pu'er. And white tea, very simple processing, just withering and drying. So you have these two different styles of producing tea that you can really taste the difference of yeah. Maybe one day I'll go in depth of how to make pu'er tea. Yeah, because right now off the top of my head I can't remember every single step because it's quite complicated. Yeah, and there are people who dedicate their whole lives to it in the Yunnan mountains so it is quite honor to meet them and to talk to them and to learn more from them. Alright, second steep. Let it cool down a bit. Let me know if you've tried Gushu ancient tree pu'er before. Share your experiences in the comment section below. Yeah, or maybe more specifically if you tried Mengku Daxueshan pu'er tea before, or any tea from Mengku Daxueshan or the Mengku area like Bingdao, Dongguo, Panwo, where else is there in Bingdao? Jiaowusai, Daousai, or Baka. These places, these villages, any of these tea that you tried from Mengku, let me know how you felt about it. A very interesting thing that I'll be doing in the coming weeks is actually traveling to Mengku, to Linchang, the tea area, to see the farms, to see the huge tea trees, as well as to talk to more and more farmers and suppliers so that we can bring the best pu'er, the best Yunnan white, the best dianhongs to you to try. Oh, Wow, second steep has a more active mouthfeel. The first steep was slightly light, but the second steep is really punching in the sides of the mouth. It's juicy, yet only slightly astringent that keeps the tea interesting. And it's also puckering in the sides of the mouth that gives this texture and gives this mouthfeel that really makes the tea have this character to it. Second steep still not bitter at all, not at one bit bitter. It's a great tea, this one. Let's go for the third steep. Wow. Texture wise, it is smooth yet astringent. It's kind of an oxymoron, but it's smooth going in but leaves this slight puckering astringent mouthfeel that makes the tea interesting. Finish and aftertaste wise, it is juicy. It has this fresh, luscious aftertaste to it. Yeah, so I'm belching already. Yeah, but it's a fresh, luscious aftertaste, bursting in flavor. Yet, at least in the spectrum of raw pu'er, definitely a mellower tea. It's not as strong, it is not as spicy, it is not as punchy as I've tasted other raw pu'ers, but this one is definitely more mellow, is sweeter, but yet still packs this juicy character and interesting, unique character to it that really makes this tea quite a treat. Yeah. You can really taste the difference between Thai tea cha or tea plantations, tea bushes, and gu shu, or even da shu pu'er. You can just taste the difference immediately off the bat. You can tell which one really is the true essence of pu'er, and one is just, tea leaves, tea bushes that have been planted for the past only 20-30 years. Yeah, so it is a no-brainer really to choose Gushu Pu'er. But maybe some Thai tea chas, may be special, may have its own character to it, but Gushu really is in its own league. Yeah, so it really is just something to savor, and it's really a treat. Wow. Yeah, that aftertaste still lingering in the mouth, still juicy, still with a juicy finish. If you want to try this tea, you can go onto the Sipscollection online store, www.sipscollection.com. We have a new pu'er section. For now it's this tea, but we're going to add more pu'ers in the near future as we are traveling to Linchang, to Menghu, to Fengqing, to Xigui, the Xigui Tsingu area lah. So many different tea villages to go to and many different teas to try, just to select the best ones for you. Third steep, still not bitter, despite brewing it longer. Oh wow, it now has an added complexity of citrus to it, slight citrus floral note. Kind of has this slight acidity that gives more juiciness to the tea. Look at the tea leaves. Just still compressed, It's hard to really get this tea to open up, but later steeps you'll have it open up. There's a slight minty aftertaste as well, that like a fresh breeze per se, that minty, breezy, airy aftertaste that really permeates through the mouth. Okay, I'll be continuing to drink this tea. I'll come back to you at maybe steep number 7 or 8. Yeah, if not the video will get too long, just me talking gibberish. Yeah, steep 7 to 8, I'll come back to you and definitely report on the taste as well as the effect this tea has on the body, the cha tea, as well as talking about the steep longevity as well. Alright, see you at steep number 7 or 8. Alright, welcome back. This is steep number 8. So we're steeping the tea right now, and this tea is still going strong. In fact, the body effect is really a creeper on this one. It doesn't hit you right away, but it slowly builds up in your stomach and gives you a bit of a buzz. Maybe it's because of the caffeine, and gives you a bit of this slight warmth and lightheadedness in the head. Yeah, so this tea is definitely a creeper. It isn't definitely the strongest cha tea in the world, but it is manageable. Definitely, you don't want to be so tea drunk you can't even function, but a good level of it is always nice and pleasant, and a great experience to drink with pu'er, with tea in general. Yes, so that's always also what we look for in our teas that we select for Sipscollection. Yeah, this tea still strikes me as a more mellow tea. It definitely isn't a party tea, but it also is getting more and more stronger each brew, and this is steep number 8 and it's still going strong. Yeah, and that it has grown a bit more mineral and grown a bit deeper in terms of taste. At the start it was quite bright, fresh, raw. At the nearer to this steep, it is more mellow, it is more mineral, it is more deeper, with deeper notes, rockier notes, which is quite interesting, seeing how the tea transforms over time as we steep the tea. As you can see, the color is darker now. Look at those leaves, it has opened up quite a bit. It is still a bit compressed in the middle, but it has opened up quite a bit. So yeah, now you have a pretty full kaiwan full of leaves. Just now at the start it was just a small little ball, dragon ball. Now it's a full kaiwan of leaves, which is really nice to see. It's really pretty as well, and you can see how whole and consistent the leaves are. Yeah, definitely very typical pu'er picking. I feel 1 bud, 3 leaves to 4 leaves. Yeah, but the leaves as a whole, it is still quite green and very consistent, to say the least. So let's drink steep number 8, and later we'll try this 古醋白茶 from the same region, Daxueshan. I mean, it is the same tea trees that produce this pu'er. We produce the bai cha instead. Yeah. So cheers, everybody. Oh wow, this tea has gotten much darker from steep 7 to steep 8 actually. It brings a slight astringency, but it has this kind of body to it now, that nice structured body to the tea. It's definitely now presenting some slight bitterness, which is expected as the tea leaves open up. But it progresses nicely. It's not too bitter. It's not too astringent. It is still really smooth. There's this slight sour herbaceous note, which is quite interesting and quite nice. Reminds me of Chinese medicine taste lah. Yeah, this herbaceous herbal note to it. Yeah. Overall, a really good tea. The looks wise is a 9 out of 10. The aroma is an 8 out of 10. The liquor is a 9 out of 10. The taste wise, I feel it's either a 15 or 16. I'll go with 15 just to humble the tea a bit. So 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 15 is 18, 33, 41. 41 is a good sign that it's a good tea. Texture wise, character wise, it's a 8. Texture wise, it's a 9. Finish and aftertaste is a 9. So what's that? 41 plus 8, 49, 58, 67. Then cha qi wise, I'll give it a 7. So that's 74. And steep longevity, this tea can definitely go up to steep number 10 plus. So I'll give it an 8 or 9. So what's that? Oh wait, I've already lost count. Okay, so 41, then plus 8, 49, 58, 67. Cha qi wise is a 7, so 74. Plus 8 is an 82 or 83. So this tea is an 80 plus tea, which is rare in my books. Yeah, but that's what this tea is, and it's a really amazing tea. So you gotta get it. We only have very little in stock. We didn't get much from our friend who runs a tea shop in Taiwan. So yeah, but this tea really is a creeper in terms of cha tea and in terms of taste as well. So yeah, 82 or 83 out of 100. This tea I'll rank. Get it at the Sipscollection online store. Now we'll move on to the white tea. I'm getting a bit tea drunk. We'll move on to the white tea. Let's try the white tea. So unfortunately, I can't drink too much of this, or else I'll really have to lie down. So yeah, let's try the white tea. Okay, welcome back. I took a little break, but now it's time for the second session of this video. We're going to be drinking this Yunnan Daxueshan Daxueshan Bai Cha white tea from 2021. Also Gushu ancient tea trees, 200 plus year old. Yeah, okay, this is definitely 1 year old, 1 year younger than the 2020 raw pour that we had just now. So maybe, I don't know what to expect. We'll see. I mean, age is not the only difference here. It also is the fact that one is a white tea, one is a pu'er tea. So the processing is definitely different. Yeah, but we'll have to try and taste the difference between these two teas. Look at the tea leaves. Definitely more looks like a bai cha with some nice buds, but also some bigger, larger leaves. Yeah, like a bai cha, like maybe it's a gong mei grade kind. Doesn't look like a mutan or anything like that. A gong mei or so mei grade if you consider the Fu Ting bai cha grading standard. Which you have the Imsun, the silver needles, the bai mutan, then there's gong mei, then there's so mei. So I'll consider gong mei so mei grade if you want to give it a grade. Yeah. Alright. This one definitely has a stronger smell than pu'er actually. It's definitely much more sweeter, more honey. It is quite a honey bomb, I feel, this tea. It is quite strong in terms of the honey aroma, and later you'll see the honey taste as well. So yeah, other than that, it also has that slight trichomial aroma to it. Like Baimudan will have this fresh, slightly grassy, slightly floral aroma, and it also is quite herbaceous, the smell as well. So definitely some herbal notes, honey notes, sweet notes, and some slight floral grassy note as well. So this tea has a complex aroma. It has a slightly more pungent aroma than the pu'er that we drank just now. So let's see how the taste will go. First, we need to rinse the tea for quite some time because it is compressed into the ball. So we need to let the ball open up. Just now, for the raw pu'er, I was opening the tea leaves. Around steep number 8 when we ended. The tea leaves were almost fully opened up, but they were still slightly compressed at the middle, which is testament to how compressed the tea leaves were, for the pu'er ball. So even steep number 8, you still have that slight compression in the middle. So I expect that tea to still continue going on until steep 12, 13, 14 even. But let's talk about Bai Cha, white tea. White tea is processed in the most simple manner, supposedly, just a withering and drying process. The withering is done either in the sun or inside a controlled environment, and we have teas that are sun dried or dried in the shade or dry in a controlled environment as well. So different Bai Cha traditions when it comes to processing it, but our bottle tea is definitely the one with the least amount of steps. But that doesn't mean that it is the easiest to do and it is the least likely to screw up. In fact, this tea probably is the most likely to screw up just because of the fact that it has that little amount of steps. So each step is as important as the next, and overall it has more importance overall to the final character and the final taste and the final product of the Bai Cha, the white tea. So as you can see, well, I don't think you can see from there, but the Bai Cha just slightly starting to open up. It is still quite compressed. It's an understatement, it is pretty compressed. So I'll let it rinse for a bit longer. Let me know if you've tried Yunnan Bai Cha before, Yunnan white tea, and what you thought of it, how it compares to Futing white tea, or even Taiwan white tea. There's definitely a stark difference between the two. Yunnan white teas definitely have bigger buds, have more plump buds because of they're using 大叶种 varietals, while Futing white tea use 中叶种 varietals that are medium leaf varietals, like 大白号 or Futing 采茶. So different varietals produce different tastes, different looks, different aroma of that shebang. Okay, let's pour out the rinse. Let's give the tea a smell. Honey, so honey-like. Sweet nectar aroma. It has some slight minerality to it, but it has this strong honey note and this strong herbaceous note as well. Almost, I don't remember what that herb is in what they use in Chinese medicine, but it is that note. Strong. Yes. So again, just to remind you, we are using 8 grams per 100 ml of water at 95 degrees Celsius. Just to compare, just to use the same parameters as just now for the raw pu'er, just to really compare these two teas side by side. first tea was amazing. Let's see how the second tea goes. From what I remember, it is amazing. We only have limited stock, so to get your hands on this tea, these two teas, in fact, from these two special teas from Daxueshan. Yeah, wow. Okay. If you tried Sipscollection tea before, do let us know in the comments how it went, how it tasted. Our fan favorites so far are the 陈年包种 or even the 小铁, 304小铁, and the 九曲 homemade, especially these are our best sellers, so you can try them as well. If you are on the Sipscollection website, these are amazing teas that we are running out of stock from. These are 2023 spring teas, so we don't have much left as well. Yeah, and another thing also is that Sipscollection is launching their tea club. I think I mentioned this before, but you can join the Sipscollection tea club. We'll put it in the link in the bio. Every month or every 2 months you can choose. We'll send exotic, rare and unique teas over to your doorstep for just $30 a month. First month is free, so get your hands on the tea club, sign up. Don't miss it out. We have some special teas lined up, and we have some special ideas to hopefully involve more of the tea community here in Singapore and worldwide to try Sipscollection teas and to really try wondrous, amazing, special, unique teas that you can't really find anywhere else. So look at the liquor. It is quite clear. I brewed it a bit shorter than expected, so it is not dark, it is light. Let's see the taste wise how it goes. Wow, it's very sweet. Honey, nectar, just like the aroma. Slight leathery note to it. Oh wow, it is bright, juicy aftertaste, minty. I don't know how to describe it. It's great. It definitely is still more mellow than let's say if you brew it longer, but it still tastes amazing. Give something to the tea pad. Yeah, that juicy, salivating and bright finish and aftertaste is really what makes this tea special. It is slightly astringent and puckering, not astringent as any other tea really, but it is just slight tinge of dryness that really in the side of the mouth that really makes the tea interesting, as well as the juiciness at the center of the tongue. So you have a kind of an oxymoron in the sense of juiciness and dryness. It is really quite interesting. You have juiciness in the middle and dryness at the sides. Well, and just to let you know, we're brewing with the Sipscollection teaware today. The tea tray, well, this is not, we don't sell this is my personal tea pad. The Sipscollection Kaiwan, and the Sipscollection Cha Hai, and the Sipscollection Blue Boston Cup. So you can get these at the Sipscollection online store as well if you please. We sell a starter Kung Fu tea set for those who are new to Kung Fu brewing, new to Chinese tea. We sell a starter Kung Fu tea set that really is just a basic tea set for you to get started with Chinese tea and with Kung Fu cha. So yeah, wow, already starting to feel that it's like it kind of emanates from the head, emanates from the mouth. I mean the some slight permeating warmth, and I don't even know how to describe it. Warmth, some slight lightheadedness. This tea definitely is more upfront with the cha tea, with the effect of the tea, than the first pu'er. That one was more of a creeper. So yeah, you have two different comparisons with the tea. Look at the tea leaves. See the tea leaves still quite compressed, but you can see that they are larger. Oh, this is one heck of a tea session. Sweet. Yeah, just the same notes but stronger this time with the second steep. Yeah. Lost for words, really. Don't know what to say. This tea is pretty great. Definitely one of the better white teas I've had. But still, I feel some of the best white teas I've had are white teas from Taiwan. So I hope to get some of them for you all to try, because white teas from Taiwan, the good ones especially, are really amazing and really tasty. Yeah. But this one is a close second. Yesterday I recorded a Tanchong disaster episode. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but those Tanchongs that I tried, those are teas that I sourced from my Lingtuo supplier in Raopingxian in Guangdong. So you see what I mean by Tanchong disaster if you watch the video. Yeah, just go watch it. It's 1 hour of tasting Tanchongs. So that can never go wrong. 1 hour of tasting tantongs. Maybe can go wrong. I don't know. But we tried different varietals. We tried spoiler alert. We tried 肉桂香. We tried 八仙. We tried 鸭屎香, and we tried 百叶丹松. So you can go watch that. Oh, that juiciness now permeates to the side. So the dryness is gone. It's now juicy on the sides. Yeah, it's just a really consistent tea, isn't it? Very consistent. Sweet, honey, nectar. Very consistent taste. First, second, third steep is all the same. I mean, just slightly stronger as each steep goes on. Okay, I'll get back to you at steep number 8. But it looks like I'm going to enjoy this session, this Daxueshan Baita Gusu 2021 vintage. Yeah, okay, and I'll report back to you on the cha tea as well as the taste, how it goes. See you at steep number 8. Welcome back. It is steep number 7 or steep number 8. I'm not really sure. I've lost count, but I am pretty tea drunk, I would say. Yeah, this tea really is a heavy hitter. It isn't upfront in terms of its batiness and its arrogance and its punchiness, but it is also more of a deep, very deep kind of feeling that this tea gives in the stomach, in the body. It's just quite strong, but it isn't like upfront, like huge caffeine lightheadedness or huge L-theanine boost or something, but it is more of a deep, mellow, rolling kind of cha tea lah. Yeah. Maybe I'll make a video about cha tea, because cha tea is an interesting topic. It's a very controversial topic, especially when it comes to tea. But I mean, there are reasons behind it. There are people who believe that it's mystical. There are people who believe that it's scientific, and there are people who believe it doesn't exist. So there's a range of ideas, school of thoughts, if you would say so. But this is steep number 8 or 7, I think 8. Look at the color. Liquor, very nice. Look at the tea leaves. It's opened up quite a bit, but it's still quite compressed actually. So I think this one is more compressed than the raw pu'er that we had just now. But very nice tea leaves. I think definitely a shomei or kongmei grade. Yeah, and you can see it's quite dark, the color of the tea leaves. Alright. Yeah, just still consistently honey, nectar, sweetness. This tea is very consistent. Very, very consistent in terms of taste. Yeah. It has a slight herbal note to it, and it's definitely gotten a bit stronger and deeper in terms of taste as the steeps go on. But other than that, it's very consistent, not bitter at all, slight dryness, but also huge juiciness. So this tea really is an amazing tea. So yeah, get your hands on it as well. Especially try both the pu'er and the white tea and compare them. I think one is more mellow, light, bright, and one is deeper, darker, sweet honey notes. So you can compare the two. Same tea material, same tea trees, same age of tea trees, Gushu, same terroir in Daxueshan, and same producer but different producing styles and slightly different vintage. So you can compare the two teas on our website. For this tea, I'll rate the looks an 8 because it's not necessarily a Mutan grade. So at 8, the aroma is a 9, the liquor is a 9, the taste is a 15. So what's that? 8 plus 9 plus 9, 9 plus 9, 18, 26, 15, 41, plus a character of 8, 49, texture of 8, 58, finish and aftertaste of 8, 58, wait, I've lost count, 41, 59, 41, 49, 58, aftertaste of 8, 58, 66, cha tea, this one is quite a strong one, so I'll give it 8, so that's 74, then steep longevity, it's already steep number 8, and it's still going strong, very consistent, the same taste, in fact is stronger, so I think this one can be a 9 out of 10 in terms of longevity. So yeah, what's that, I've already lost count. I'm so drunk so much of this good tea that I'm tea drunk. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Looks 8. Aroma liquor 9. So 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 15. Taste 15. So that is 24, 33, 41. Okay. Character 8, 49. Texture 8, 57. Right? 49 plus 8 is 57. Yeah. Then finish and aftertaste an 8. So that is 65. Tati is what I give for Tati. I think I give it 8. So 65, 73, and steep longevity a 9. So that's 82. So again, this tea is an 80 plus tea. Yeah. Both teas 80 plus tea. 80 plus teas are rare in my books. So, and I only select teas that really like 77, 78 and above. So, yeah. 80 plus. Great tea. Alright. Okay, I'll end the session here because I'm really tea drunk and I still need to taste other teas like Tea Guanins and my white teas that I still haven't tasted for the tea selection, Sipscollection online tea selection. So yeah, get these 2 teas, Mengku Daxueshan Seng Pu'er, Raw Pu'er, and Chenin Bai Cha, aged white tea. On our Sipscollection online store, get both of them, try both of them. Yeah, in fact, I may consider to pair them together as a bundle and see how. Yeah. Alright, that's it from Sipscollection YouTube channel. That's it from me. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have great tea. Say no to tea bags. Drink all the good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.